Hey, what's going on? It's Peter here, and today I want to talk about customer retention and getting referrals from your customers. Because one thing that I've learned throughout my time studying marketing, specifically like internet marketing, a lot of times people focus on getting new customers, and their metrics for success is how many new leads they got and how many new customers they got into their business. But there's one type of funnel that a lot of people just don't talk about, or they disregard, or they don't focus any attention on, and that is the retention funnel. So once you get a customer, how do you keep them as a customer? And how do you make sure that they are so happy with your services that they then refer other people to your company? So I was recently studying with Dan Kennedy. I was reading one of his books or one of his programs, and I found out that he had a book around customer retention and referrals. So this is it right here. Maximize the guide to maximum referrals and customer retention. And I was excited to pick it up because again, this was a topic that no one really talks about. And I'm about, I don't know, maybe halfway through right now. And the first part of it, it's kind of blowing my mind. One thing I want to point out, a stat that he shared, was the fact that he was able to help one business take the bring down their churn rate or their retention. So it was 17% of people were leaving, so they were able to bring it down 5%. So they brought it down to 12% of people who were leave after being a customer. And they realized that 5% reduction in terms of the churn rate, it equated to 80% increase in income. So they were able to put an extra $192,000 in profit for this one company because they were able to keep more of their customers from leaving. Like, that's crazy, right? If you think about it, like 5% decrease in churn resulted in 80% increase in what you got to keep as the bottom line. So yeah, I'm super excited to go through this. I'm excited to implement this with one of my clients that I'm working with and really play this game of defense, so to speak. If we think of, sales and marketing and getting new customers as offense, then how we structure our business and our funnels on the back end to keep more customers, that's basically defense. So I'm excited to play around with different strategies like sending physical mail to existing customers or recently new customers, like a handwritten thank you note to a customer, because that's gonna really stand out. Like, when was the last time you received a handwritten thank you note from a company you did business with? I remember when I signed up for this company called the Organic Box. So they would deliver fresh organic food and vegetables to your door. So I signed up with them, and in the mail, or I think it was in one of the first crates that they gave me, there was a handwritten card, like a thank you note. It was handwritten, had a picture of their team on it, and it welcomed me to the family. And like, I was blown away. Like, I was so blown away that someone took the time to write this thing out. And like, I had it on my fridge. I was telling everyone I knew about this company and how cool they were to be able to, take the time to handwrite me a note. Like, I wrote a Facebook post, I think, on them. So that's the power of doing things differently and giving a bit of extra care and attention to your customers, especially if you spent the money and time up front to get them in the first place. Now, once they're a customer, how do you keep them on as a customer? And how do you deliver such a great service that they're then excited to tell other people about it? So yeah, I'm excited to go down this journey and really map out the entire customer journey for someone after they buy, and how many touch points can we include, and how many pieces of mail can we send them, how many phone calls can we give them, like how can we implement different systems and processes in place so that they don't just become a customer, they become a repeat customer, and then they also become like a super customer that then refers other people to this business. So if you're a business owner and if you want to learn more about how to keep more customers from leaving, I highly recommend checking out this book. Anything from Dan Kennedy's like gold. And yeah, I'm just excited to learn more about his strategies on playing defense when it comes to the game of business and making money, instead of just always focusing on buying traffic or getting new customers in. So that's it for today's video. I will see you in the next one.